All right, here's the cheat code to Ultra 9K. I'm going to literally simplify your blends, your new panels, your large panels like hoods, if you follow this. Setup is everything, so 20 PSI on my DV1. I'm rocking the 1.4 nozzle in this. And the application of it, I'm gonna do wet on wet. But it's wet on wet, kind of with a twist, because instead of doing one coat across the whole hood, I'm literally gonna do half of it and then immediately step back, come off the panel 4 to 5 inches, and do my second kind of half coat, right? So they call this coat and a half. What I'm doing here is really just hyper focusing on laying everything as evenly as possible, because when this flashes, I don't want to have to use my control coat as like a crutch. You know, I'm not trying to fix anything with my control coat. It's merely just so the color matches, right? So that's really one of the benefits of doing this wet on wet process, is you can just get everything laid down as smoothly as you possibly can. And then it makes your control coat even easier. So as you can see right there, I backed off the panel and I'm just, you know, tight overlap, utilizing that wide fan and just laying it down even. I'll show you what it looks like wet here in just a second, because she's pretty wet. So this is what the coverage looks like before it dehydrates, right? Super duper wet. This is after. Not a whole lot of model to contend with, so our control coat's gonna go easier. Now the setup for control coating that I do is I'll wind my fluid all the way in and back out one turn. That's it. And 13 PSI, Bob's your uncle, that's it. And I'm not sure why this video got cut off, but what I was trying to show here is control coating at a 45-degree angle. And you're left with this is what your base coat should look like before you clear it. And then we're gonna chuck some clear coat on this. Again, this is a DV1 clear coat 1.3, 20 PSI. I'm spraying CC250 with US 5 reducer, which is like a hot weather reducer. Just trying to make this thing nice and slick. And I know a lot of guys that got this DV1 clear and were less than happy. I promise you, if you get the C2 air cap and you turn down the pressure, stop trying to spray these things at 30 PSI, because you're really just, you're over atomizing. 20 is the move. Check this out. No blotchiness, no BS, no nothing. The same process works really, really, really well for blends as well, because I blended these fenders and it just works, dude. Spray everything wet on wet. Save yourself some time, save yourself some headache. Try this process. Let me know what you think.